Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses. And not to sound ignorant, not to be insensitive, but I've been waiting for this for a very long time. An unarmed white woman in Minnesota got shot by a black police officer. And I'm not happy about it, and I don't think it's a good fucking thing. I think it's horrible. I think it's fucked up. Shout out to the family, my condolences, and all that shit. I like women. I like white women. I think women are fucking perfect. But what happened, a woman from Australia, I don't know if she was an American citizen, I don't know if she was on vacation or whatever, was in the alley in Minnesota. I didn't even know they had alleys in Minnesota. And the police were responding to some kind of dispute, and they were sitting in the alley. Now, in America, we know that it's common motherfucking sense that you don't run up to a motherfucking police car at night in an alley, no matter who you are. And the cop shot that woman. The fucked up thing about it is, he's black. Oh, to make it even worse, what is the police officer's name? Mohammed Noor of Somalia. A Muslim. A Muslim. See, what I don't get about Minnesota is why so many people want to be police that don't fit the profile. The first fucking the first woman to serve in the on the police force that is allowed to wear a hijab. Why? I mean, a lot of Muslims do very well for themselves. That doesn't automatically make you fucking successful and set you up to win in life, making you a black Muslim. I watched the video that argued that said more fucking Muslim men are successful than any other religious black men. But okay, that's not what this is about. I want you guys to not pay attention to this at all. Don't fucking look into the story. It's true. But this is the type of shit that's gonna start a race war. Why? Because I'm pretty sure this nigga's going to jail. I am 70% sure. I am 75% sure this nigga is going all the way to jail for shooting this unarmed white woman. And not only was she unarmed, white, and Australian, but she's fucking beautiful. She's pretty. I'm sorry for his family. I'm sorry that nigga had to kill somebody. But you don't run up to police cars at night. Alright? If he felt like he was defending his life, I surely hope that he was doing that and not trying to fucking carry out some kind of agenda. But that nigga's going to jail. That nigga's going to jail, number one. Number two, somebody's gonna retaliate. Why are these live streams so random? I thought they're supposed to be about dealing. Well, because I can't fucking, YouTube keeps demonetizing my dealing videos. They keep demonetizing. The last fucking video they demonetized was why I stopped smoking weed. Apparently I can't talk about not smoking weed, honestly, which is weird. And they demonetized a video that I have up called The Secret Behind the American Public Education fucking system. They told me I can't make money off that. But it's fucked up. It's messed up, and I think you guys need to not pay attention to shit like that. I don't really care about that, because I'm not a white woman, I'm not from Minnesota, and a lot of other things, I just don't care. So, I mean, the thing about it is, their fucking dash cams were off, their body cams were off, and nobody was recording this whole thing. They're investigating it much faster than the Phil Castell, the same place where the man got shot by a fucking faggot ass. I think the nigga was Native American cop in Minnesota. His nationality or his racial background is not irrelevant. Well, the police are trained to respond to black men and Hispanics faster than white people and faster than Asians. So their personal color, the color of the police doesn't really matter usually, but they brainwash the shit out these police. I feel empathy for mostly everybody that's not my enemy. So I'm sorry that this man had to kill somebody. If he's negatively affected by that, if he has a mental breakdown, who knows? I'm not a big fan of police because I am a felon. I have been to jail fucking way too many goddamn times. So my feelings toward the police are pretty typical for somebody who's been to jail a lot. Alright? As a human being, as somebody who has love for white women, there's one less white woman on this earth because of police officers. Well, really, it was her goddamn fault. She shouldn't have ran up to a fucking cop car. Maybe they do things differently in Australia, but not in my country. You can't do that. You cannot do that. What else can be said? Hopefully, nothing. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep watching and see what happens. I'm pretty sure this shit's not gonna take a fucking year for them to investigate like they said it did with Phil. The man who got shot for reaching for his wallet when the police officer told him to. I think that's what happened. And got killed in front of his daughter, I think that was. I don't know a whole bunch. See, these shit like this, the activity with the police, all these police shootings, I don't look at things like that because that's what I was taught that police do. So these things don't surprise me and they don't really faze me. But this one story, the uniqueness, the timing, and the stupidity of the events, it just captured my attention. While I'm not going to be distracted because I'm not going to say I'm woke or I'm conscious or anything like that. If that's true or not, let it be. But that's just like people in Chicago don't fucking pay attention to the bodies and shit like that. You watch Vlad TV, you see Vlad fucking knows all the fucking body counts, and they're like, okay, that's just Chicago. I feel nothing. This is a similar situation. Not because I haven't had sex with this woman, not because she's not in my family, not because all these different factors, but because that's just what police do. They shoot people and they take them to jail. They got bullied, they got raped, they got molested, and they wanted to fucking grow up and make sure that they could have all the power and nobody could fucking be bad to them ever again. That's what police do. That's what most of them are to me. So, am I surprised? I'm very surprised. A beautiful white woman, a white little dandelion, a white rose you took from this earth. Why? Why, Muhammad? Why, Muhammad? Why? Because she ran up to a goddamn cop car. And that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to flag them down. What the fuck? What was she doing in the alley at night? At night. A white woman in an alley at night. Have you never seen Law and Order SVU? One of my favorite motherfucking shows in the whole wide world. Let me look at these comments. It doesn't need to be talked about, bro. I do this for views, man. I do this so I don't have to spend money on fucking promotion. All I have to do is just make a video about some stupid shit that other people are gonna make videos about, but do it before. That's why I do reviews on Newports. That's why I'm gonna do a review on Chipotle fucking flaming hot Cheeto ranch chips in an hour or so. when I beat this hangover, because I was drinking all fucking day last night. That's why I didn't do a live stream last night. I apologize. Well, actually, what happened was Liz was off, and she got drunk as fuck and passed out outside. It was pretty adorable. I took pictures of her. But anyways, back to the white woman getting shot by the police. Um, I mean, I really shouldn't be making a video about this because I don't really care. I care, but it's interesting because of the outcome. You got what's going on right now. Because I'm still feeling the effects, man. I'm on drugs. I smoked a little bit of weed, but we got this R. Kelly situation. Apparently, the nigga is into fucking sex slavery, which is, you know, if I had millions of dollars, I'd be doing the same shit. I wouldn't be paying for these bitches to survive, but they'd be doing everything I say, okay? And I think we need to just leave that nigga alone. I think Muhammad should not go to jail if she indeed ran her white ass up to a fucking police car. I think that if he was not a cop, he definitely would be going to jail. I think he's gonna go to jail because he's white. I mean, because he's black and because he's a Muslim and because he's a foreigner. We got two foreigners. We got somebody that is Somalian. Actually, I don't know if he's a foreigner. I don't know if he was born over here or not. I don't know a whole bunch about this story. Because again, I don't give a shit. But what needs to happen in this situation is we need to realize that white women do dumb shit every day, especially when it pertains to the police and them fucking around with niggas, okay? We got white women walking around calling people niggas, wilding out, saying, no, I'm black by insemination. I had nigga sperm inside me for 2 weeks and then I had a nigga baby inside me for 9 months. Is this the worst thing a white woman has ever done to a black man in history? No. What did mama say? Hey, don't fuck with those white girls, because what happens? They're going to get you in trouble. They're going to get your black ass in trouble. Look what happened. Look what happened. No, he was not responding. If he was in Minnesota and this white woman felt safe enough to be in the alley, he was most likely responding to two white people that were getting into some drug-fueled fucking dispute. And whatever she was doing, pissing, doing drugs, hopefully neither one of those. But black men, white women are pretty cool. Just like every other woman. When they're not bleeding all over you and saying dumb shit about your mom, they're pretty cool. But in this situation, if it was a white man, I still wouldn't give a shit. The fact that it's a woman, you shot a woman, you shot her probably 3 times, her hair went all everywhere, and she was probably laying like this on the ground, fucking with her heels. One shoe was probably off. Her hand was probably curled up like this, or like this. But I'm not trying to make a joke about this. It's not funny. It's not a laughing matter. I'm just saying, man. Don't let these motherfuckers let you start a race war. If you're in Minnesota and you're watching this, I have family in Brooklyn Park. They probably heard the shot. I've been to Minnesota. But don't start a race war, man. It's really not worth it. Black men kill white women every fucking day because they do a lot of fucked up things to black men, honestly. And they say, your hair grows like a monkey. Your hair grows like a gorilla. Oh my God, your nose, you're so beautiful. I'm so glad I want to have a baby with you because I want my son to be brown like you. They say offensive shit. They say dumb shit about soul food. You probably know what this is because you're black. You probably know what this is. You probably know who this rapper is because you're black. Bitch, I don't even listen to that much rap music. White women getting niggas in trouble since 6,000 years ago when they came down from the Caucasus Mountains and we taught them how to speak. God damn it. Again, not only was she white, but she was a woman. She was blonde. Fuck. If she was brunette, it wouldn't be so bad. Nobody fucks with brunettes unless they're sucking dick, right? They suck good dicks though. But The fact that she was a white woman, she was blonde, she was beautiful, she was a foreigner, she probably had an accent, most likely. Come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta make this offensive as possible, man. We gotta make this as ignorant as and offensive as possible. White people, white women getting niggas in trouble for 6,000 years, and I'm tired of it, okay? I'm tired of it. What happened? I was living a good life, and this white woman came along, and now I have a son. And now every time I try to get in the studio, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, it's so cute. He sees his dad rapping and he wants to do it. It's not cute. I have a career that I'm working on. I have a career that I'm working on, and you're fucking it up. And you're fucking it up, and he thinks it's cute, and you think it's cute. And now daddy has to go outside, drink, and smoke a cigarette. White women fucking up my credit. Making me put my fucking social number all over goddamn America. Moving me to the middle of motherfucking Oklahoma with all these KKKs. Cause your dad promised you he would fucking help us, which, whatever. We got our own house in fucking less than 60 days without anybody's help, for real. Whatever the fuck. Hey, never put yourself in a situation where a white woman can get you into trouble, man. Never do that. Not anybody at all. Be a responsible adult. Don't grow up and be a police officer. If your son or your daughter walks up and tells you they want to be a police officer, tell them that you're going to start doing drugs every single day that they're on duty. Tell them that they're not welcome over your home anymore. Tell them if they're gonna be a police officer, they need to police their own fucking people. Tell them if they're gonna be a part of the judicial system, they only need to accept cases with their own fucking people, because that's really the only way that justice can be served. This nigga's gonna go to fucking jail, because he's gonna go to trial, and it's gonna be a room full of her fucking people in there. And no, I'm not fucking racist. I don't give a fuck about race. This shit has to be controversial. It has to be. Because people don't fucking buy products and services. They buy conversations and experiences. So if I say all this ignorant ass shit, somebody's offended, and they're gonna tell their fucking people about it because they stopped watching when I said that white women fucked up my credit, which they totally have. Put me on food stamps and fucking had me committing all kind of federal fucking laws. Felonies, I mean. Whatever, man. It's just jokes, man. The last people want is a race war. We are not ready for that shit. White people own several guns per household, and they'll end that war real quick. Well, the thing about black people is we don't need a lot of guns and weapons and shit like that. And statistically they say 70% of America is white, and that's not true. I think they said about, yeah, something like that. 70% of people in America identify as white Caucasians. And they said I think America's only like 12% black. So these things are not true. I mean, yeah, I mean, guns, that's how they got us over here. I mean, after we sold each other out. But look at Haiti. Look what happened in Haiti. They sent the ship over here with all these motherfucking slaves and white people, and they came back, and then nobody knows what happened. They took everything. But you know what? I don't know the history on that shit. I don't know these whites here in America are so racist. I came here 6 years ago and I was surprised. Thing is, everyone keeps going at each other. That's because white people in America feel, they feel like black people are superior. And I'm not saying that we are, but I'm saying that they demonstrate that they have some kind of inferiority complex towards us. They feel inferior to black people. And I don't know fucking why. I know why they may feel that or think that, but they're acting on their fear towards us, and I don't know why they're fucking so scared of us. I don't know why they feel like they have to oppress us so fucking much. I don't know why If it's black, send it back. I don't know why they have to lie about how many black people are in America. I don't know why they have to lie about how much black Americans affect the whole fucking world just by doing some shit they're not supposed to be doing. Just by trying to survive. I don't know why. Well, the only reason that I would lie about the amount of fucking people that are here would be to keep them oppressed and make them think that they're not fucking powerful enough and that there's no way that they can get together and why would you want somebody to think that they're outnumbered by 6 times when they're really not? Most of the world is fucking black people. Most of the world is, we got Brazil, we got Colombia, we got everybody that's not fucking Asian, and everybody that's not white or Asian is black. There's no such thing as fucking Spanish. There's no such thing as Latino and Hispanic and all of that shit. Well, fucking Mexicans are half Chinese and half white. But if you're not Mexican, if you're not white, and you're not Asian, you're fucking black. Alright? And white people in America really act on their fear towards that. It's not all white people, obviously. It's the white people who have decisions to make. It's the white people who have power, and if they make a decision, it's going to affect more than 10 people. It's those motherfuckers. I complained to my manager about discrimination in my workplace. And I complained to the general manager about discrimination in my workplace, and the district manager came and tried to lie because that's what white people in power do. And this nigga looked me right in my eye and said, "This isn't discrimination, it's just bad management." And I didn't want to lose control, so I didn't respond. I didn't say shit. My thought was, why the fuck would you look me in my eye and tell me that I don't know what the fuck discrimination is? Why would you tell me that I didn't grow up in the fucking suburbs and I wasn't playing a game with my fucking white ass teacher, and if you answer the question right, you get a stamp on your hand with these little fucking smiley face markers? And when I answered the goddamn question right, she said, well, I can't give you one, Aaron, because your skin's too dark. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You think I don't know what the fuck discrimination is? You think I don't know what discrimination is? And I don't feel like white people should be offended by this white woman getting shot by police because they don't know this bitch. Okay, first of all, you shouldn't be identifying with people because of their color. You should be identifying with people because of their fucking brain and real things that you have in common that you can see with your fucking eyes closed. Alright? So if you feel anything for this, you're just a little bit more racist or ignorant than you think. There's no race, there's no human race, okay? Well, there's no such thing as fucking when people say there's only one race, the human race, humans are not a race. Race comes from the amount of melanin that is in your fucking bones and that your pituitary gland produces. But other than that, the other shit, the shit that makes you a good person, the shit that makes you a bad person, the shit that makes, hey, you like country music, I like country music, you like rock music, I like rock music, you like Nas, I like Nas, that's the shit that matters. So when I look at people, when I look at niggas that do dumb shit, I don't say, hey, you know what, it's unfortunate because that guy looks just like me. I don't know shit about that fucking faggot. I don't know shit about him. He could be a rapist. I'm not a rapist. Why would I have anything in common with somebody just because they look something like me? So if this nigga's a rapist, if he's a cross-dressing rapist, fucking communist, Republican, I don't have shit in common with that nigga. And I don't know that I have anything in common with anybody until they open their mouths and I see them do some dumb shit or some intelligent shit. So, I mean, the fact that people are gonna see that this is a white woman is whatever. We don't know if she was a meth head, we don't know if she was a child abuser, but she was white, she was a woman, and she got shot by a nigga. She got shot by a Muslim nigga. A Muslim foreign nigga. I don't remember. I don't know if he was foreign, I didn't read that. But Does it matter? No, it doesn't fucking matter. Did it matter when Philando got killed in front of that child? No, it didn't fucking matter. God damn it, because you didn't put any money in this nigga's life. You don't know shit about him. He could have had it coming. That could have been a part of God's plan because this nigga was a horrible person. I don't fucking know that shit. Did he kill kittens when he was a little kid? I don't fucking know. But, again, I want all you guys to stay protected. If you know anybody that's a police officer, if you know anybody that is subject to be retaliated against, which my black ass is staying in the house, goddamn. I'm not even gonna go get a pack of cigarettes. Liz asked me if I wanted to go to Walmart with her today. The answer was no. I'm staying my black ass in the house because a lot of fucking white people are gonna fucking act on this shit. A lot of fucking these police officers think that they can wave to me and I'm gonna wave back because this is the culture that they have out here. Everybody out here loves police because they're all fucking snitch ass fucking faggots. And they wave at the police when they're walking on the street. I haven't waved at one motherfucking cop in my goddamn life ever. And especially not out here in this country ass motherfucking town with these racist ass fucks looking at me like I'm fucking stupid because my son's lighter than me and he has curly blonde hair. Good thing AaroniMoses doesn't have a fucking pistol because I drink a lot and I'm fucking stupid. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not funny. But it's not good, man. Black men, we need to stay in the house. Cause this shit, because this doesn't affect anybody in the whole world unless you know how to read and you've actually heard of the story, or you're related to this woman, or you're related to Muhammad Noor. It's not gonna. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not losing. You know the reason that murder is so bad in this country is because when you are alive in America, you're constantly paying off some kind of fucking debt that's associated with your social number. And if you get killed before you're like 60 or some shit, the American government can't collect the money that you're supposed to be paying off. So they get it out your ass and they make you be a slave in prison. That's why murder's illegal. That's why it's so bad, actually. That's not why it's illegal, but that's what makes it a little bit worse. So the fact that this white woman, but she wasn't from America. I think she was Australian. I don't know if she was an American citizen or she was here on vacation. But if Australia has the same system, then that's fucked up for them too. But what I'm saying is this whole video is about, and it's no fucking deep meaning behind it. I'm not trying to troll and be a fucking fake ass dumbass reporter. Fucking the dark version of DJ Academics. But what I'm saying is, I hope that nobody, white or black, does anything fucking stupid because of this woman being ignorant as fuck and running up on a fucking police car in the middle of the goddamn night in an alley, which, you know what, they might rock like that in Australia. I don't know the relationship between the Australian police and the Australian citizens are. I don't know that. Maybe you can do that in Australia and they don't think about shit like that. But in America, we're fucking violent. And you can't do that shit. You can't even, if you're in Chicago, you can't even accidentally turn the flashlight on your fucking phone on at night. And trust me, I've experienced that. And I almost got fucking killed. But it was okay. Anyways, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna identify with somebody based on their intelligence, their character, their habits, and their lifestyle. But most people don't think like that. Most people don't think like that. I don't know what color any of you motherfuckers are on my YouTube channel. You have a white man as your fucking profile picture and you keep telling me you're black and I keep forgetting because I'm using my eyes. Your language doesn't express that you're black. That wouldn't say anything to me either because it's a lot of people on the hoodup.com that say nigga all day and they're fucking little white kids. But let's just pretend like the world is Facebook. Let's just pretend like everybody is a fucking profile. I don't know. Let's just pretend like he could be black. But he could be catfishing me. That could be a white woman. She could be a white woman, but that could be a black man pretending to be a white woman, trying to see how people interact with women, doing some kind of social experiment. You really don't know who the fuck these people are on the inside, so why do you feel so attached to them when you see their goddamn skin color? You don't know what the fuck this person is in real life? But that's not how police work. If that's how police work, there wouldn't be any fucking police at all. They wouldn't have a goddamn thing to do. There would be no racial profiling. There would be no NWA, fuck the police, best song in the goddamn world. And shit, a lot of things. Nigga, if I wasn't black, I wouldn't have been. Most of my viewers aren't black. Most of my viewers are little white boys. Alright, I'm gonna look at these comments. I'm gonna shut it down after that. I'm 100% sure with a few more acts of terrorism, both black and whites will team up against Muslims. Well, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do that because, you know, I think Islam is the biggest growing religion in the world and the most practiced. There's more Muslims than Christians. There's more Christians than Muslims in this country, but there's a lot of Muslims and Jews. And I think if they start fucking up the Muslims, the Jews are gonna do something. So I don't think that's gonna happen. If there's gonna be random attack, there's probably gonna be random attacks on Muslims in New York. That's one thing, but maybe in the South. Not in the South, because I think the South is 70% black, and most Muslims in this country are black. So I believe. And these things I don't fucking know because the white man lies about the statistics every step of the fucking way. Like they say where I live, there's 27,000 people, and 70% of them are white men between the ages of 34 and 64. There's only 7% black people. There's only 10% Hispanics, and there's only 12% Native Americans. Now, when you get out here and you fucking live here and you walk down the goddamn streets, you see that that is not a fact. That is not a fact at all. Because this city is 50% Native American. 50% Mexicans, 25% Native Americans, fucking 30% white people, and 1% black people. I know that doesn't add up to 100, but you get what I'm saying. Yes, most of these motherfuckers are old ass white men, but the fact that they tried to scare off niggas so fucking much by saying that there's mostly old white men here and they usually have guns. They do that shit with every fucking city, bro. Most of them. They say that 5% of New York City is black men, but they account for 50% of the goddamn rapes. You think that's motherfucking true? You think that's true? The same people who fucking reported that is the same people who want you to act on this fucking ignorant ass white woman. And I'm not saying she's dumb. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, with her. There's nothing wrong with her. Ignorant just means she didn't know. She was lacking knowledge. She was lacking this little piece of knowledge. This little piece of knowledge, you do not run up on the police at night in a motherfucking alley. That ignorant ass white woman and her ignorant ass actions, totally innocent, got her ass fucking smoked. People are gonna fucking act on that. Hopefully not. But if I know my beautiful country, which I fucking do, something ignorant, something dumb's gonna happen. Me and my mixed breed child, we will be in our home. And that doesn't protect me at all. Because they know where AaroniMoses lives. They know what I do. They know that mailman fucking looks at me fucking stupid because he thinks I buy drugs from fucking online because I get these big ass packages that are wrapped perfectly like a kilo of cocaine. But I tell the person who sends me stuff to do it like that purposely because I think it's fucking funny. Okay, I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna tell him to stop doing it like that. Everybody looks at me stupid. The mailman looks at me stupid. The fucking bitches that work at that goddamn store look at me fucking stupid. And I come in there and I spend $20 on chips and fucking beer all the goddamn time. But no, that's okay. But I just want you to know that the actions of this white woman, this ignorant ass white woman that is no longer with us, shout out to her. Shout out to her and her beautiful innocence and thinking she could trust police and thinking that she was so safe, and she got her ass fucking blown off. And that's sad. It's sad. Because white women are beautiful. Most of them. What else we got? Let me see. No, nothing bad's gonna happen to Muslims, bro. Muslims have hella money anyway. So if anybody has guns, they have fucking guns. It might be peaceful, but the Quran teaches you to fuck people up. The Quran teaches you how to war, and I really admire that book. I didn't finish it, but it teaches you, you know what? We are a people of peace, but we'll fucking eat your face. We'll eat your face and feed it to your ass. They fuck people up. The Quran teaches you specifically how to fuck a nigga's day up. ISIS? Nah. You gotta admit the stereotype that the world have against black people, we have kind of earned with the dumb shit that we do. That's not true, bro. You know where we got that shit from? White people. That's not true. And the only reason that that might be true is because most of the world is niggas. Most of the world is black people. Have you ever seen Jersey Shore before? That's a house full of niggas. All of those people in there, that's niggas. With the exception of Vinny, with his light-skinned, non-melanated ass. DJ Pauly D's a nigga, Snooki's a nigga, Ronnie's a nigga, J-Wow's a nigga. The other 3 bitches in that house, they're niggas. That's black people. Italians are black people. That's why they hate us. If you like black people, that means you can't like yourself. Because they're the total opposite of us. They're the mutation of black people. Black people would be like serpents and reptiles, where white people would be like birds. Little birds, not eagles, birds. Pigeons. If black people are like wolves, white people are like pit bulls. And I'm not saying that black people are better than white people. I'm saying that white people teach you that black people have been here for millions of years and white people just got created 6,000 years ago. And I'm not making this shit up, and I'm not a racist, and I don't really give a fuck about race at all. I'm just doing this because if I don't, then people won't fucking understand the language that I'm speaking. I mean, Muslims, if that's your religion, it doesn't take much to radicalize you. No. See, black people, the thing we don't do, we don't shoot up schools. We don't put firecrackers in our assholes and light them on fire. We don't do a lot of things. So, you know, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Anyways, why is race always a discussion between blacks and whites? Like, you forget us Asians and Hispanics. Well, because Asians, the thing that I like and I really dislike about Asians is Asians have sense enough to stay to their motherfucking self. We learned in school that China built a great ass wall to keep motherfuckers out. That's smart. You know what they do? They say, you know what? Fuck religion. What we're gonna do, we're gonna focus on medical science and technology. Smart. We're gonna stay to ourselves. We're gonna fucking make this cool ass anime shit. We're gonna dye our hair. We're gonna forget about gender. Asians don't even fucking really recognize gender like that. They're so, not because they're androgynous, not because the men look like women and the women look like men, and you can't tell the difference, but because they don't fucking think everything is fucking gay like America. America's the gayest country in the world, bro. Everything niggas do, everything men do is fucking gay. Gay, 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 gay. What do niggas do all day? They sit around like some little fucking bitches and they gossip about who they think is gay. Why the fuck do you care if a nigga puts a dick in his ass? Are you fucking him? If you think about how much gay shit that America thinks about, fucking the biggest fucking muscular ass nigga out there, man, I think that nigga gay, man. I don't hang out with no faggots. Do you know every time you say the word faggot, you have to think about a dick going in another man's ass? You think Asians sit around and do that? They don't do that shit. And what happens? Everything in fucking China and fucking Japan is better than America. Now, I am arrogant, I am egotistic, and I think America's the best country in the fucking world because I got brainwashed like a bitch when I was little. But that's just the reality. That's just the reality, bro. So why do people never talk about Asians? Because Asians are intelligent enough to mind their own goddamn business. You got Keith Ape, but Keith Ape's not doing all kind of music. He likes one kind of music, trap music, boom. He's not trying to learn Spanish and fucking English. He does one kind of music. He goes home and he eats his noodles and pizza. I'm not gonna be ignorant and say this nigga only eats noodles, but it's an underground joke. It's an inside joke between me and my friend, where I can't even explain it. But no, Asians stick to themselves, and Hispanics, that's not a race. That's a super race. Hispanics are usually black or the mix between Native Americans and whites. So if I say anything about white people, white, I'm talking about Hispanics too. Most of them. A lot more Mexicans, because everybody outside of Mexico that speaks Spanish, everybody outside of Mexico and Spain that speaks Spanish is black. So I'm talking about those niggas too. When I say black, I'm talking about Cuba, Venezuela, Brazil, Colombia, Peru. I'm talking about fucking Jennifer Lopez. I'm talking about fucking everybody outside of Mexico and Spain that speaks Spanish. Asians, they stay to themselves, bro. They built a Great Wall of China so they could keep people out of their fucking asses, so they can invent gunpowder and macaroni and spaghetti sauce. Well, not damn, not spaghetti sauce, obviously. But nah, man. My mom is like a 16th Asian. One of my grandmas was from China. And everybody loves Asians. Who the fuck's gonna say something stupid about Asians? I eat a lot of noodles. I like rice. I like anime. But that's not the only contributions Asians have made to the world. You know? Jackie Chan. No. If I wasn't black, I wouldn't be here. Dude, you're taking that shit way too far, Bob Newton. First of all, I don't know what comedian that is. Secondly, if you have a picture of a white man as your profile picture, I'm gonna automatically assume you're white. That's what profile pictures are for, and you don't have a picture of yourself. And no, it's nah, bro. You're taking it to a way different place. How is it being black in America? It fucking sucks. Being black is cool in itself, but being black in America is like being a fucking dog in a fucking. It's like being a dog. That's like being in a fucking zoo. It's like it's like being black in America is like it's like running through the zoo. It's like if you're standing there and you start screaming and you take off running. That's how being black in America is. That's exactly how it is. It's like it's like it's like it's like having on a costume when it's not Halloween, walking down the street dressed as a clown. That's how being black in America is. Now, or you know what? You know what? It's like having fucking face tattoos all over your face and looking for a fucking job, going job hunting with a fucking suit on, and it's daytime 24/7 and businesses never close. That's what being black in America is like. It's like having face tattoos all over your face with a suit on, looking for a job in a world where daytime is 24/7 and no businesses ever closed. That's what being black's like. It's doable, but it's harder. It sucks. Alright. I think black people have it so bad because we have a crab and a barrel mentality. Other races, no. See, the fact that we are even calling each other black, niggas didn't invent that, bro. We didn't invent that, and we're not gonna stop it. Number one, we didn't create the situation of being black. We didn't create slavery. We didn't set ourselves up to fail, bro. So, it's not all us. It's not all them. It's our efforts. That's like if I get mad at you because I sell you cigarettes and now you have cancer and now I'm mad because you don't want to buy as many cigarettes and you're gonna die. That's exactly what it's like. Nobody's making niggas be niggas, but nobody's stopping us either. And it's not just up to us. The fact that we still identify as black is hurting us every day. The fact that I'm using the word nigga means nothing because it means a lot of things. It comes from the word naga, N-A-G-A, and there's a black Asian god, and his name's fucking Sambu. Where do you think they got that shit from? Look that up. S-A-M-B-U-H. I think it has an H in it. Sambu is a black god with Asian features. Sambu. Wow. Naga. The active version of the Kundalini. The most powerful fucking energy in the human body. Where the fuck do you think they got that from? So it's something, it's like, you know how a lot of people have pets and they treat their pet like family and they buy them Christmas gifts and they have a place for them at the fucking table and the dog comes before the children and the wife's never sucking anybody's dicks because the dog's always sleeping in the bed. That's how black people are, bro. That's how we are. That's what we do. You're not the only one who has it bad. Oh, I don't think that. Oh, what the fuck kind of bug is that? I hate living here. Kill it! Gaia! Kill it! Fuck it. What the fuck was that? Hold up. What is this? What is this? Somebody come look at this. What is that, bro? It's dead now. Whatever. Anyways, I should have bought more cigarettes out here. Huh. I mean, everybody has it bad. Why? White people have it bad because they're the most mutated of all the races, and their genes will never dominate a black person's genes. That's pretty fucking bad. They age faster than us. They peak faster than us. A lot of them, they're night people. They're not supposed to be outside during the fucking daytime or they're gonna get cancer and die. Black people illuminate light from our skin, which is what melanin is, and a white person that lives with a black person can get cancer from just living with a nigga. That's pretty fucking bad. Black people have it bad because we're the strongest and nobody wants to be inferior to a nigga. And Asians have it bad because they have it all figured out. Sorry. How do Asians have it bad? I don't fucking know, honestly. A lot of them are short but they have it all figured out, bro. They got the blueprint. And I would hate to have it all figured out, especially as a race. And nobody thinks that Asians are weak. Nobody thinks they're weird, and nobody thinks they're ugly. You have it bad in the dating world. Well, guess what? If you're not distracted by tits and booties and fucking dicks and pussies, then you have time to do other stuff if you're not obsessing over getting some ass. If you know nobody wants to fuck with you already, guess what? The world opens up to you because you find something fucking useful to do. That's why Indians are better than fucking a lot of Americans, because they have arranged marriages so their children can focus on their studies and do some real nigga shit and not think about sucking dick all day. Come on, bitch! You're gonna fucking start listening to somebody. I don't even want this goddamn dog. The only reason I keep you is because my fucking son gets mad when I put you in the cage. Fucking hate this fucking dog. She doesn't listen for a goddamn thing, bro. Shit. I'm a bad fucking person. I didn't say, okay, yeah, the Quran, everything teaches you to be violent, bro. I'm not saying the Quran is just one big book that teaches you to either be peaceful or systematically fuck people up. I don't think that, because that's not true. I know in the Bible you're supposed to turn the other cheek. If somebody fucking rapes your sister, don't do anything. But I know the Quran teaches you how to go to war. Because the Torah teaches you the same thing. And the Jews created Islam. You guys, you listen way too hard, bro. I think that's just my curse, because people tend to hear things that I literally don't say. No. Okay, let me see. We are portrayed as weak. The funny part with you Asians are white people hate you as much as they hate black people, but Asians hate black people as well. It makes no sense. I think everybody hates everybody. I think white people hate everybody because they can't do what Asians do. I think everybody just needs to fucking love themselves. Not fucking National Socialism. I'm not a fucking black Nazi. But why are you always... Why don't you mind your business? White people hate Asians because they know how to mind their fucking business. Because they know how to build real empires and industries. Why? That's all people do is look at what other people do like some teenage ass girls. Why are you doing that? I want to get a tattoo. Everybody get a tattoo. I'm left out. I want to get big. Everybody's big. I'm left out. I'm skinny. Nigga, you already got bitches. You already have a job. You're already intelligent. You already have degrees. You already have potential. Why are you worried about what other motherfuckers do so much? Like a teenage girl. Didn't you have a sister, and when she was little, she used to go in the bathroom and stuff tissue in her fucking shirt and try to see what it looks like to have titties and be sad because everybody has titties but I don't have titties yet? That's what little girls do. That's what little girls do. That's what everybody fucking does. AaroniMoses doesn't want a car because everybody else has a car. I want a car because I want to get to A to Z 8 times faster than I can walk. No, what it facts. The only minority group in the USA should gang up. The whole minority group in the USA should gang up on whites and make America great again. That is horrible. I can't even believe I wrote that all out. LOL, the other day, I was watching The Sopranos. Italians ain't nothing but white niggas. Italians, they're really technically, they're not white, like Greeks. They're not white. They're Latin, which means they're black. Yeah, they're really just white black people. They're the white version of black people. They're the They're the white niggas, just like Hispanics are like just like Mexicans are like the niggas of Latinos. Italians are the niggas of white people. Italians and Irish people are the niggas of white people. They know they're black, but they just the way that they got their blackness, their black genes, I guess they really don't like it, so they just hate black people. Cause I watched The Sopranos too. That is a fucking awesome show. What kind of Quran are you reading? Some of the verses in there are only meant for specific events. Why is it that when Islam dominated during the Golden Age, everyone lived happily? I know. I understand that. When the Moors went to Spain, they went up there because I think a king was raping bitches or some shit, and they called the Moors, and they went up there and they killed his ass, and they were like, what the fuck are you motherfuckers doing up here? There's no schools. What the fuck are you doing? You can't read, nigga? What are you washing your clothes with? And they fixed everything. That's why a lot of words, a lot of words with AL in it came from the Moors. Alligator, algebra, alchemy, and I don't remember the other fucking words. But when you think about it, what I was told was you see all the European crests, how they have lines on them and shit like that. There's no lines in Europe. Where the fuck do you think they got that from? Some niggas, some Africans, and now what? We, the Moors. I'm not fucking African. I mean, I guess whatever. I'm black, whatever. But they went up there and they showed them how to do a lot of shit, and then they fucking overthrew them and sent their black asses back to Africa, and now they're salty, and now this is revenge. So whatever. We're living in some 48 laws of power type shit. Islam fell due to the corrupt Church of Rome that sent knights to corrupt and attack the cities of the Middle East, also destroying every artifact. When they kicked the Moors out of Spain, they burned over 80,000 fucking books and said some dumb shit. Fast forward to 2007. Fast forward to 2017, and the same whites who discriminate against blacks are destroying the image of Islam. Dude, what you sipping on? It's a Budweiser camouflage. I like the summarization of being black in America. Face tattoos, trying to find a job. Thank you, thank you. Do you think dating a white girl is overrated? That was totally overrated, man. It's fucking, the thing is, we don't come from the same background. Actually, Liz is from Inglewood, which is the worst part of Chicago, which is usually one of the worst parts of Chicago, top 5. And I'm from a fucking safe-ass suburb where nobody ever fucking goes outside. So it's pretty interesting because we're not on the same page about everything. Our opinions and our views on the world are different. But if I was dating some white girl that I grew up with, that would be pretty boring. Probably, maybe. It's overrated. Is it overrated? No, because you know what? She knows how to cook, like, Asian foods. She likes anime. She knows how to make Mexican foods. She knows how to pretty good. She's pretty submissive, which a lot of white women are stereotypically submissive and can suck a good dick. A lot of white people don't fuck with their families. I noticed that when I was growing up, that white people say my mom's sister instead of my auntie, and my mom's mom instead of my grandmother, which to me means that, you don't really fuck with your family like that because you don't even use words. You don't even give these people a title. So, she doesn't fuck with her family, which is good because I don't fuck with her family either, and I like it like that. So, is it overrated? All these things, if I was with a black woman, woo, wouldn't exist. Black women typically only know how to cook black shit and shit they got out of a cookbook. A lot of black women don't like anime. A lot of black women don't sit around and play video games. A lot of black women are really into their fucking family, and all these things I don't like. So, what else? I'm not saying all of them. I would never say that. That's ignorant. But I think I'm getting the full experience of what it would be like. Well, I don't know, man. I can't really answer that. An open-minded woman is going to be much better to be with than a closed-minded woman. An open-minded woman that likes to try new shit, that knows how to cook she knows how to cook, like, traditional Muslim food and Middle Eastern food, because she hung out with a lot of foreigners. We have fun, I don't know. I guess it's not overrated. But I think most white women aren't like her, so no. People want to date them because they're brainwashed, bro. People want to date them because they don't know that when their child is born, that their bodies are not going to be as effective in this world as yours. They don't know that when your son is lighter than you, his penis is going to be smaller than yours, and he's going to come to you and he's going to be like, Dad, what am I supposed to do? I have a really little penis. And I'd be like, I don't know. You're half white. I have a pretty big dick. I'm so sorry, son, but I can't really give you advice on having a small penis because we don't have that in common. And he's going to be like, Dad, where's the sunscreen? And I'm going to be like,
nigga, I don't wear sunscreen. I don't know. Sunscreen? And he's gonna be like, Dad, what am I supposed to do with my hair? I mean, like, I don't know. Because I'm about to get dreads. Can you get dreads? Dad, what am I supposed to do? Everybody's like always laughing at me because I'm light skinned. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not light skinned. Everybody lighter than me is light skinned. And everybody darker than me is dark skinned. I'm pretty perfect. So it's a lot of things that people don't consider when they run around and they chase all these white women. But I mean, it's your prerogative. I wouldn't really have a whole bunch of white babies unless I was dark as shit. Like one of the he's not my homie, he's not my friend at all. But it's a dark nigga that lives where I live. And this nigga has 3 different children with 3 different babies' mothers. And they're all white. But he's black as fuck. So he can do that because all his children, if he keeps impregnating these white women, they're gonna look like me. That white women, you know what they want? They want a black nigga. They want the darkest dark nigga they can find because they want their child to look like me. They don't want their child to look like Terrence Howard. They want somebody with this hair. They want somebody with this nose. They want somebody with blam and all of that, bro. They don't want somebody who's gonna be less effective than them and confused in the world. They want somebody who's gonna not even look like their mom's they look like their mom's white. So because Oklahoma has all the exclusive shit. That's one thing I can say. When I do this, they have what was that? These Newport Platinums, Newport Platinum Blues, the camouflage fucking, and they're 16-ounce cans. They're not even fucking 12 ounces. They're 16 ounces. And they come in an 8-pack. It's fucking weird here. And they have what do they have? They have BLT flavored chips. They have beer brought flavored chips. They're Lay's. They have Chipotle Ranch Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And when I smoke some weed, I'm gonna fucking tear those bitches up and review them on YouTube a little bit later. But anyways, yeah. It's just a good idea to start drug business in school with my homie. He's well established in the business around this area. Hopefully I don't get drunk again today. But my disease is spreading. So what I'm gonna tell you is save that question for my live stream tonight at 8. And I will answer that question because we got to keep things organized and orderly around here, or chaos is going to survive. Mixed children are scientifically proven to be more prone to crime. Who the fuck told you that? Who told you that? First of all, everybody in America is mixed, especially black people. So I don't know what that means. Like, if my son is more prone to crime than me, I don't know. Because 70% of black people don't have fucking fathers. Which means they have single mother homes. Which means they're either going to be living in the hood or they're going to grow up and their moms are always going to be at work. And not being able to take care of them and raise them properly. So, that makes a lot of sense. I was watching this documentary the other day, and this white guy said the reason why he loves black women is because mixed babies are 10 times more beautiful than white babies or black babies. Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Puerto Rican women, Brazilian women, compared to Kerry Washington, compared to Rihanna. Rihanna's from the Caribbeans. I think that nigga has never been anywhere and he doesn't have the internet. So for you to say that, that's ignorant, bro. Low key, that's like kind of faggy, you know. I think you can have a preference, but to say you have a type, not to say you have a type, but if you say I only date this, that's faggy. Because men are not supposed to be picky, number one. That's feminine. Men are not supposed to be picky. Being selective is different from being picky. But if you're a man, you should be open to fucking anything. If you say, I only like this, I only like women, especially the I only like women with this and this and this. A lot of the times it's white men. And I'm not saying anything against white people. But a lot of times I like a woman with brunette hair, blonde hair, green eyes. You know what I want? One green eye, one blue eye, with lips like this, with a little booty, with not too big, but not too little. Something like I could just pat, and then like she has to have legs and blah blah. Like, dude, you like women? Just fuck one. Why are you sitting here thinking about your dream woman? That's what girls do when they're little. That's why we buy them baby dolls, to brainwash them to be mothers. Why are you acting like that? We gotta get this masculinity back in our fucking system too, man. Nah, that's ignorant. That nigga has never been anywhere and he doesn't have the internet. Now, whatever the case, if he's white, he likes fucking black women because he's trying to get back to the original state of his genes. His genes are dying, and he's probably one of the original fucking white people in the world. His genes are fucking dying. They're like, you know what? If we do anything else, you're gonna have retarded babies. Because every time you fuck a white girl, that's basically like you're fucking your sister. Because white people have only been here for 6,000 years. There's not that many of them. And you can only be white and fuck so many white people until you're literally fucking your own sister. So that's probably what's going on. Either that or he's racist. He's racist in his mind, and he wants to fuck a black woman because he's dominating their body. And he's controlling everything they feel and everything they do. But I don't know the man. I don't think that's the motivation behind white man, black woman, interracial couples. But I am hinting at some very controversial topics. And that's not really how I think. But that's one of the two. Sometimes, you know, when I look at a white man with a black woman, I'm thinking you're only with her because she's black. You're only with her because she's black and you like to dominate black people. But, you know, that's not true. Not all the time. Not most of the time. Oh, I'm looking at these comments. I'm about to have a little bit of fun. Let me see. Southern Europeans are closely related to the blood groups of Africa, and we find it hard with our pale-ass neighbors who fuck our day up by making racist comments. Some of us are ashamed, but I don't give a fuck. Southern Europeans are related to the blood groups of Africa. If they're gonna self-hate, let them self-hate, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you're white, and I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna repeat that. Because that's really ignorant for me to say. Although it's true, it's ignorant for me to say. But Italians that hate black people, Europeans that hate black people, because a lot of people, I forgot who the fuck said it, but they said, love of white people, if you're white and you love yourself, that's automatically saying that you hate white people, that you hate black people. If you're black and you love yourself, that's automatically saying that you hate white people. But I don't think that. The dude was basically saying, if you're Italian, the only way to love yourself is to admit that you hate black people because you're not black. If you're black, the only way to admit that you love yourself 100% is to say that you hate white people. And I don't think that. That was some extremist shit. But literally, that's how a lot of motherfuckers think. That's how those Jersey Shore ass motherfuckers think. The motherfuckers on Jersey Shore, you tell them that you're dating a fucking black chick or some black guy and you're Italian, you're their Italian best friend, they're gonna be disgusted. It's gonna be some kind of dry heave mentally, because they're gonna be like, what, you hate Italians or something? You hate yourself or some shit? Why would you fuck a nigga? Do you hate Italians? Do you hate being Italian so much you're fucking a nigga now? And a lot of Mexican, I don't know. Mexicans, that's a whole different subject, because they're not even really like... Mixed people have identity more blurred.
Mm, race affects so much in America. I mean, that's really up to the person. That's up to the person. I'm gonna give you one example. A fucking dumbass black bitch that I met. Her mom was half white, but this bitch looked just like me. She looked like she could be my sister. Now, she said, me and another guy got into a conflict, and she said, that's why I don't fuck with niggas. She and a lot of black bitches who think like her that have a white mom, they say they only, just like one of these bitches that worked up where I worked, they only fuck with the white guys and Mexicans. Why? Because, because niggas do dumb shit, bruh. You don't fuck with niggas because your dad ran away. Because you're one of the 70% of black people who don't have a father. If you weren't black, you would have a dad. So don't take that shit out on me, bitch, because I didn't fuck your mom. I'm not your father, bro. Don't take that shit out on all black people, because you're just ignorant. It's all up to the mixed person. Now, the fact that this bitch, nobody knows that you're half white until you say, oh, I'm sorry, my mom's half white, so I don't know what that is. You're a dumb bitch. That has nothing to do with your mom being half white. That has nothing to do with your mom being white. You're just a dumb person. You're just ignorant. You just have a little small amount of knowledge compared to what you do need to survive in this world as an adult. It's not about your race. You're fucking stupid, okay? But a lot of people, it is in my perception that if niggas can't tell that you're mixed, you have nothing to worry about. When you take this bitch, if you take Beyonce, I think Beyonce's mom's white, so not Beyonce. If you take Halle Berry, niggas don't know this bitch is white. If you take Halle Berry and Lil Bibby, Lil Bibby's gonna have a little bit more of a struggle in life because that nigga's white. He's white and he's black. This nigga has blue eyes. Fucking G Herbo said he has blue eyes when he gets mad and in specific seasons. When it's cold, his eyes get blue. When it's not cold, his eyes are like greenish gray. That's weird. That's white. He's white. He's white. He might be a nigga. He's black, but niggas know that his dad's probably not from Africa. Both of his parents aren't from Africa. This nigga's light skinned. He has curly hair like my son. My son's gonna grow up to look like Lil Bibby. Now, if you take Halle Berry, niggas don't. If you don't walk around saying that your mom is white, niggas are not gonna know. You're gonna be treated like you're a black person. Now, the people who choose to be ignorant and blame everything on them being mixed, that's one thing. But if niggas can't tell that you're mixed, you don't have anything to worry about. You're automatically gonna just be a nigga without anybody's permission. You're gonna have no problems without anybody's permission. Or you could have all the problems in the world. But if you look mixed, that's one thing. But I'm not fucking directly mixed. My mom's mixed, which makes me mixed. But I don't walk around and tell everybody. And I don't have a problem in life. Growing up a black child with two parents, my dad will always say that white mothers raise children lazy. That's not true. That's horrible, bro. Your dad's racist or something. That's not true. How was it like in a ghetto school if you went to one? The teachers don't give a fuck. They let you fight. Um, as long as no other teacher sees it, they'll let you fight, tell you to sit the fuck down and separate you. Um, the teachers make the fuck fun of you if you don't know how to do something. That's my experience. I didn't go to a ghetto school. I didn't go to school in the hood for my whole life, obviously. So it was like till I was like 8. Um, Chicago public schools. I had to wear a fucking uniform all the goddamn time. Um, they demand a little bit more respect, but I think they're just black people, the teachers. The principals are cooler usually. Um, there's usually more rules. It feels more like a jail. The food's fucking worse. Actually, the free food in all of America fucking sucks because if you go to school, you're supposed to be rich and bring your own food. And if you don't, they literally feed you the food that they're gonna give people in jail the day before they get it. So yeah, if you didn't know that, now you know. Definitely in Cook County and definitely in Atlanta. All the food that people get in school that's free, those free hot lunches, they give that to people in jail the next day. The leftovers. I don't know, bro. I don't remember. Um, I was in the Jumpstart program, which is like preschool, but they teach you shit a lot. When I was fucking like 3 to 4, that I moved, I went to a school called Dunn. That was in the South Side. Then I went to County Cullen. That was in the fucking South Side in Roseland. And then that was the last hood school I went to, I believe. I was like 8. I don't remember. It's not. It's different. There's a lot of black people. Um, I don't know. It's pretty much the same. I don't remember, bro. I don't know. Gotta get back to work. Enjoy your day. Cool, man. Thanks. Some blacks in America are ones that degrade black image. Actual Africans are chill. Uh, Africans don't really like niggas and they think we're stupid, so I don't really click with Africans like that. Most of them. Some of them I do, but Africans think that we are like fucking what black people think white people are to them. They think we're like devolved and lower. So, I don't know. I think Africans just don't like men either, so. For some reason, when a girl from where I am dates or marries a black guy, it's like hell dropped to the older people, but then I tell them we are related and their ignorant ass won't get it. What? What? We're related? Oh, I get you, I get you. Yeah. Like if you have a like, what are you black and you have like a white relative or some shit and they see you walking down the street and they're like, what are you doing with that black guy? Are you in trouble? Blink twice if you're in trouble. Yeah, yeah, whatever, man. That shit sucks. Did you see the video of Lil Vivi visiting some random school in Chicago and seeing one of his illegitimate children that he didn't know about? No, I didn't see that video. He's not very entertaining. I like his music and his blads, but that's about it. Anyways, man, this video is like an hour long, nigga, and I was supposed to only do it for like 30 minutes, nigga, so I'm gonna shut it down, get high, eat some Cheetos, and do a review on those Cheetos. The Chipotle Ranch Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I'm so excited. Anyway, man, it's Aaron motherfucking Moses. We the Bang TV. Hit me up, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that good shit. Do what you like what you do. The easiest way to contact me is my Facebook, my email, and my website. Alright, man, I'm the Bang, you the Bang, we the Bang together. Peace.